Welcome to theme park Gold. We're back at the Postal Museum, and this time we're going to ride the rail train. It was closed last time we were here. If you've not seen the full Postal Museum vlog, make sure you check it out. We are going back in, but I don't think we're going to do a vlog. But yeah, the full Postal Museum in there. But yeah, today we're going to try the rail train. Hello.
Hello.
Cheers.
To remain seated for the duration of the ride and not to lean on the sides of the train, as this may cause it to stop suddenly. Thank you.
I'm staying in the middle then.
Beep beep beep.
Beep beep.
Hello and welcome to Mail Rail. You're about to explore some of London's hidden underground postal railway. I'm Andy, your guide today, and I'm joined by Ray Middlesworth. Hi Ray. Hi. I worked here as an engineer for 27 years, keeping the trains running. But not just any old trains. This unique narrow gauge railway was designed to carry mail, not people. So if you're feeling a little crap, that's why. Although we have a driver today, the original mail trains were driverless. It was a huge network of automated electric trains running right under central London, carrying mail between main railway stations and sorting offices much faster than along the congested streets above our heads. And it's amazing to think construction of the railway began as far back as 1914, with the tunnels dug by hand. Work was put on hold during the First World War, but when the railway finally opened in 1927, it cut the journey time across London from a few hours to just 30 minutes. It was an engineering marvel. Our rail ran almost non-stop, night and day, for over 75 years until 2003. As we explore, we'll be going back in time to see tunnels, loading platforms, and a few surprises. We'll be at our first stop in a few minutes.
It's very tight in here. Very tight.
It's very tight.
It is very tight. How our heads hitting the ceiling.
Not claustrophobic at all. It's quite hot.
Yeah.
Did you spot some sandbags just then? Right, could you tell us about that? Sandbags on the line. That's called the sand drag. There's a pile of sand on the track designed to stop runaway trains. If they run down that hill, we just come down and we'll catch them.
Okay. Whose job is that?
The platform you're about to see looks much as it did on the day it shut down in 2003. Ray can describe it for us. When Mail Rail was running, this platform would be a hive of activity. You'd see people playing darts between the trains, and guys conversing back and forth.
Looks like the one you got in your house.
It was a noisy and lively place to work. Ray's going to tell you more about life working on the railway as we take a trip down memory lane through the many decades of Mail Rail. We're under Mount Pleasant sorting office, heading east to Whitechapel. It was hard work down here, but we all thought we were part of something important. There was enormous team spirit. We seemed to get ourselves in the news a lot in the 90s. It didn't hurt that Bruce Willis made a film down here called Hudson Hawk. In the 80s, we had our 60th anniversary. Along with that, we had a new brand and finally some new trains. I'll tell you two things that sum up the 70s. Postcodes made life a lot easier, and strikes made life not so easy. The swinging 60s. Those World Cup stamps sold out after England won. There were a few celebrations down here that summer. In the 50s,
air travel became much more common, and so did airmail, and that meant even more of it travelled along mailroad. The railway was bombed several times. This station suffered the most damage when it was hit in 1943. Amazingly, the railway was back up and running the very next day. That reflected how vital the railway had become.
The tunnel off to the left leads to Liverpool Street Station, where mail was transferred to the main railway network. Further down that tunnel, it looks like a maintenance crew is checking the flood barriers.
This side's good. What's that like?
Big heavy steel doors that close it off.
During the railway's construction, 10 men scrambled to safety when the nearby River Fleet broke into where they were digging. The barriers here were installed later, after the war, but they'd never had to be used.
Ray, there's something else here that people might be interested in. Can you tell us about that?
When we move off just up ahead, look down towards the track. You might catch a glimpse of the train graveyard where disused trains are stored. I must have worked on all of them at some time or other.
Got a bit of dark here.
Don't worry, everybody. Just a power cut. Ray, can you explain?
Power cuts happen from time to time when the railway was operational. We could draw power from the next station along to keep everything running. And of course, us guys in the engineering teams always kept the trains and track in good order.
Okay, on we go.
Okay, that was weird.
Trainloads of mail arrived at every station, every few minutes, with less than 60 seconds to unload and reload. Let's follow a few of those letters. This is the Colonel. He's writing to the BBC. This is Kathleen. She's keeping in touch with her sweetheart in the Navy. And this is Mary. Her letter is very special because it's going to, ho ho ho, Father Christmas.
To the Director General, British Broadcasting Corporation, I consider purchased a television apparatus and been compelled to inquire as to whether you are planning to broadcast moving pictures of the King's speech on Christmas Day.
Dear Father Christmas, it's me again, Mary Reardon. I wrote to you last year, if you remember. I asked for a puppy, but you brought me a doll's house instead. But I do still really want a puppy.
Father Christmas, eh? Do I have a puppy? Must be important. In you go.
painting, keeping the railway running.
We hope you'll enjoy exploring the rest of the exhibition just as much. Goodbye and Merry Christmas.
Goodbye and Merry Christmas.
Bit too early for Christmas.
Do I say that all year?
Do they say it all? I don't know.
And now we've got the Mail Rail exhibition now. So yeah, there we go. Let's look at it.
Do not touch.
Do not
touch
touch.
it.
Can you stop touching, please?
There you go, you're an old.
Hello. Hello. So we have just done the Mail Rail train. How's that?
100% recommend.
Do you? Well, before I say that, it was £6 on top of the museum price.
It was £6, but it's worth the
Worth
£6.
it. Yeah, I thought you
Yeah.
got scared.
It went pitch black, Peter.
Yeah, it went pitch black. So yeah, the Mail Rail train, as you just seen, I filmed the whole experience there. Yeah, recommended, along with the Postal Museum. You can't do this on its own. It's just when we bought the Postal Museum tickets, this was closed, so I didn't include it, and then it's £6. Annual pass for the Postal Museum, but not for this, so £6 every time you want to come back, if that makes sense. If you've not seen the actual Postal Museum vlog, make sure you go back and check that out from June. I'll put a link in the description. We're going to go in and look at the Postal Museum again, but I don't think I'm going to do a vlog this time because I did it last time. But yeah, that was a Mail Rail train ride experience and a little exhibition afterwards. If you are going to go on the rail train, if you're going on the winter, I recommend you take off your coat because it gets very hot.
It does get
in
hot.
there, very hot in there.
And
so don't go on it with your coat, especially a winter coat. You'll be boiling. We're actually in November right now, and the weather is really warm. Yeah, very enjoyable. As I said, very enjoyable. Yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash a like on the video, make sure you watch the actual Postal Museum vlog, and yeah, see you soon. So much coming up on the channel. Goodbye.
So much.
Even though it's winter, we've got lots of plans. Goodbye.